All right, folks, let's talk about Todd Akin over in Missouri. He's running against Claire McCaskill out there. And I guess for some reason it's become a huge issue nationwide. You've got, the Democrats like Debbie Wasserman Schultz, that she's trying to tie this into some huge GOP platform issue. It's no surprise that those who are members of the GOP or are conservative tend to be pro-life and not pro-abortion, like the left is. Um, Todd Akin basically used the term forcible rape, and it's funny because first of all, he ought to know better, but apparently he's not. He's not some Washington PC political insider. He probably thinks, gee, I can just kind of say things, and it may not be the most PC way to say it, but he said it. Now, I kind of thought about what is a forcible rape. I'm just trying to look at this objectively, and I think what he's trying to say is forcible rape is basically someone, typically a woman's walking down the street, some guy, for lack of a better demonstration here, just jumps out of the bushes, grabs her, pulls her down, and forcibly has sex with her. That would be a forcible rape. I think when you contrast that to, say, a 15-year-old girl and maybe she has an 18-year-old boyfriend. I mean, we're talking 3 years apart. And say they were to have sex. Well, the state just considers that rape, period. It doesn't matter. If it was, I don't think they distinguish it between forcible or not. But I think if you were to look at it and say rape versus forcible rape, I think a reasonable person, a rational person, can say, look, a 15-year-old girl who consents to sex with say her 18-year-old boyfriend, is that the same type of rape as, say, an 18-year-old guy that forces himself into, a 15-year-old girl that says no? Are there differences? The law, I'm no lawyer, but I think maybe the law doesn't differentiate it because they set, a specific age. And I think maybe that's what he was trying to draw the line on. Now, if he was, I understand why he used the term forcible rape. I think maybe he should have chosen other words. But I'll tell you what really offends me is, the Democrats running around, and it's basically the Democrats here trying to make this into a national issue of how, oh, well, that GOP party, the Republicans, they don't want to, they don't want anybody to have abortions. My position, just to be clear, I'm pro-life, but I believe there should be, exceptions with the cases of rape, incest, and imminent harm to the mother. And I'm kind of sitting on the fence post on how, like some very limited birth defects, like when a child's born without a brain. I don't remember the medical definition of something cephalitis, I believe. But, I think that would be, that's a tough one. But I think I would leave that to the mother or to the family. But it's odd. That's my position. I think my position is pretty much, the mainstream in the, I guess, the Republican. I consider myself a conservative. I think that is a much more reasoned and thought-out approach than what the liberals and Democrats basically want. Is they want anyone to have an abortion anywhere, anytime, without anyone's permission. I mean, my God, you could be 13 years old and not have to tell your parents that you went and had an abortion, a major medical procedure. Yet girls have to have parental permission to get their ears pierced or get a tattoo. That you got to talk to your parents on. But my God, come on over here and come on in. We'll just terminate that pregnancy, and you don't even have to tell your parents. I mean, no one has a problem with this. I mean, do we see the folks on the right? You basically have those who are very rigid that there should be no abortion, and that's a smaller percentage. The majority of us are rape, incest, imminent harm to the mother. And that is what Mitt Romney, that's his position. But you have this deal on the left. I mean, Barack Obama, our president, go look at his record. This is a man who said if a baby survives an abortion attempt, all right, the baby is born alive, that it shouldn't be given any type of medical care. That's his record. Now, I want the Democrats to support that for a change. Instead of running around, pissing and moaning about some nobody in Missouri, Todd Akin, he's not even elected. He's a pissant. Yet you turn a blind eye to your own president that was elected. A Democrat, a socialist by all accounts, who votes to deny medical care to babies that are born from botched abortions. Now think about that. And he wants if it were up to him, he'd have drive-through abortion clinics at every Planned Parenthood. Hell, I bet he'd even try to force Chick-fil-A to put in drive-through abortion clinics. But I want you to think about, I want all you Democrats, go ahead and, forget about you're fat and all that other stuff. I want you to defend what I just said. How you can sit here and just lose your ever-loving mind on Todd Akin, who's a nobody from Missouri, yet you won't say a single thing about a person, the president, who wants to deny medical care. This is a guy who's jamming Obamacare down everybody's throat because he thinks, oh, we have to share sacrifice. We all need, health insurance. That's what he believes. But he wants a baby who was born from a botched abortion. He voted not to give it any health care. What the hell is the matter with people? What's the matter with him? Think about that. Justify it. Explain that to me. Okay? And I'm a reasonable person. But that type of nonsense escapes me. And the left, they ignore it. They ignore everything about that guy. But we can have the abortion debate if you want to have it. I mean, let's go. But right now, I want someone to justify how someone could be offended by what Akin said, but not offended what he said, words, compared to what Obama did with his vote. Explain that and tell me how they're even anywhere close. Obama's got the power. Akin's a nobody. He can't do anything. So, yeah, I just wanted to bring a little bit of, clarity to that. So, anyway, I welcome your comments, and I'll put some more videos out here because there's a lot of stuff that just kind of concerns me and some that just pisses me off. So, y'all take care. Till the next time.